Hello, my name is Charlie Bloor. Today I'm here to talk about one of the funnest games that I've ever played, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the Future, and why you should play it. Firstly, the game is a very unique fighting game with the stand mechanic. Essentially, most characters have a stand, which have multiple variants. They mainly use as extensions, like they're active stands, which when pressing a certain button, it can toggle your stand on and off, which changes many of your moves to be differently. And and if it's this kind of stand, then it's important to try and balance the way that you switch between the two modes, because when you have these two modes, because like I said, when you toggle them on and off, there's slightly different attacks, which can be useful in which some would be more useful in combos than others. And then there's also another type of this where instead of toggling it on and off, it essentially just works as an extra attack button. Then there's passive stands, which are much like the extra attack stands, but with the added bonus of, or sometimes not really a bonus, but of, like, turning, have the added bonus of being always on, so you can do things. Anyway, so another risk that you take when using your stand is that oftentimes when you get hit, when your stand gets hit, you also get hit. So, and most of the time, it can often turning your stand on can often double or maybe even triple, if the stand's big, your hitbox, which isn't good. Secondly, there's a wide variety of characters. So no matter what playstyle, what difficulty, how good you are at fighting games, there is going to be a character for you. Lastly, the game is so stylized, and it's just so cool. It has this. The game is based off of a Japanese comic book series. It's very popular. And so the entire game has like this awesome comic book aesthetic, and there are some fighting games who end up using these stylized things and it makes things so, like, it makes things so unorganized and hard to read, And so, in short, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a unique fighting game with incredibly stylized graphics that make the game so much better, and that is it can be a little hard to get into, but after some practice, you're gonna have lots of fun. So if you're a fan of fighting games, definitely try this out. You can get it on Fightcade. You're gonna have to look through some like tutorials and stuff for it. It's kind of hard. But once you get it downloaded, it's really fun.